Let's do the meeting via Teams.
Can you see me?
Where is Mark? Hello?
Wave if you hear me.
Can you see me?
Hello Aksham, hello Ryan.
I sent you an invite.
Here's our graph for the year 2025. As you can see, we started very strong up here. Our sales were pretty good, above average. We went down a little bit as global markets started to change around this area Q1 here. Q2, we continue to make significant growth in our economy and our sales across multiple departments. Q3, we continued that growth, just the rate of that growth slows down a little bit. In Q4, we resurge and drastically improve our sales as the holiday season kicks in and consumer trends start to align. We need a way to total this up and visualize all this data.
I heard you need a way to estimate the money. Let me suggest left Riemann sum and right Riemann sum to approximate the values. Both should use 4 equal subintervals from 0 to 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 in the quarters.
Okay, so here's how we're going to visualize this left Riemann sum. We're going to take the points towards the right and then expand them with their values towards the left in order to get an estimate of the total value within each point. Here's Q4, we go left, and we go down. Here's Q3, we go left, and then down. Q2, left,
Wave if you hear me.
down.
Shut
And Q1
up,
finally,
Ryan, we
left,
are having a
and doesn't need to go down because it goes into the axis.
Can you see me? Let's
So-
do the meeting via Teams.
Something looks a bit off, doesn't it? Our left Riemann sum might not give us the best estimate, as you can see here, it overshoots by a large margin, which would cause a lot of errors with our estimates.
In each subinterval, you must multiply the width by the height. The width would be the step size of 1/4, while the height would be dependent on which Riemann sum you are using. On the left Riemann sum, you're using the left side's height, while on the right Riemann sum, you're using the right side of the subinterval's height.
Another way we can estimate our sales projections is by using the right Riemann sum. So, go right, down, for quarter 1, right, down, quarter 2, quarter 3, we'll go right, down, and quarter 4, we'll go right and down.
Yep.
This shows that our sales projections are equally and inversely impacted, similar to the left Riemann sum. This is also not effective for calculating our sales projections.
Okay, our estimate is too high, our estimate is too low. How about we find something in the middle? Let's use midpoint Riemann sum, where instead of using either the left or the right side of the subinterval's height, we use the midpoint of the subinterval's height. Give that a try.
So here's how we're going to do midpoint sum. We're going to take the midpoint in between the curve at each subinterval, and we're going to use this value to determine the area beneath the curve. So here we're going to start at subdivision 1. We're going to take this midpoint right here. We're going to go across, down. That's our area for subdivision 1. Subdivision 2, here's a midpoint. We're going to go across, down. That's the area for subdivision 2. Subdivision 3, here's the midpoint. Across, down, fill in the gaps. And finally, subdivision 4, across and down. Is this what you meant by midpoint sum, Waston?
Alright, good job guys. This is a great estimate of how much revenue we have made over the year in each quarter. Midpoint Riemann sum looks to be the closest compared to left and right Riemann sum. I'm glad we learned something new.
And these are the formulas you can use to find the Riemann sum.